G'day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we break down the charts every single week. So if you like money and you like crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. And today I just want to talk about the overall crypto market and whereabouts I think Bitcoin and crypto is going from here. So if we take a look at the chart, guys, we can actually see that we have had a bit of a crash in the last month or so. So from the high to the low, we've actually seen a correction of about 23%. Now, I did just want to point out, guys, that I actually called this trade exactly. So if we have a look at my previous video from 2 weeks ago, guys, you can actually see. So this is telling me that we're likely going to get a bounce to the upside in the short term. And the level I'm going to be targeting is this level here at around 67,000, which is where I'm expecting a possible rejection before we put in a lower low to the downside. So guys, as you can see, exactly as I spoke about in my video, we got that bounce off of the low to the point of control and also our Fibonacci golden pocket where we got a rejection, and then we then got to move down and put in a lower low. So we absolutely nailed that trade, and anyone who took that trade would have made heaps of money. So I hope you guys are paying attention. But where are we going from here? Well, let's have a look at the charts. So we can see since about February, we've actually been trading within this sideways range here. And the big question was, were we going to break up or were we going to break down out of this sideways range? Well, currently we've broken down and we have actually hit a very key level. So if we actually have a look at our volume, so this is the volume. Now, imagine it like kind of like a shelf of like support and resistance, right? So you kind of have these gaps in volume here, and in these gaps, this is where price will just fall straight to the next high volume level. So we can see we had a big shelf of volume up here, but then when we got down to the low of this range here, the volume actually dies off quite a bit, as you can see. So we have this massive volume gap in here. And that's why when we lost this level, we actually saw a very sharp move down. But we actually came down to a very key level. And it's kind of hard to tell because this is in the way here. But there is actually a high volume node right here. Actually, you can see it just there. And that's actually how I was able to get this level here. And we can see the price is currently bouncing off of that level exactly. However, if we were to lose this blue line here, then it is extremely likely that we are going to fall through this volume gap here, and we're going to fall straight down to the next high volume node, which is this one right here. So this actually gives us our next level, and it also lines up with this previous support and resistance here. So this gives us our next level here. So if we are to lose this zone, then we are likely to come back here. Now, just based on how much we've already corrected, I do think that if we were to come down to this zone here, I do think that that will be the bottom, and I don't think that we will go any lower. But the question is this the bottom? Well, let's have a look at some of our indicators. So taking a look at market cipher B, we can see that our momentum wave is extremely oversold. However, the one thing I don't like is our money flow is still coming to the downside. So we can actually see this green money flow here leaving the asset. Now, if this money flow keeps continuing down, then it is more probable than not that we are not going to hold that level and that we are going to see a lower low. But if this money flow starts to reverse and starts to curve back to the upside, it shows us the longer term trend. And that's what we'll need to see if we are going to hold this level. And we can get a better idea by looking at some shorter time frames. So having a look at the 4 hour, we can see the money flow is deep in the red, but it's starting to curve a little bit to the upside. So if we can get this money flow starting to curve upwards, and we can start getting this momentum wave to start curving up as well, then we could possibly be at a bottom, guys. So this is the key level that, look, if we can stay above this level and we don't start to fall below, then I do think we can start making our way back to the upside. And if that is the bottom, what I would want to see is, the first thing is I would want to see us re-enter back into our previous value area, which was this box here. So I would want to see, for me to really get bullish, is for us to get back into this zone and to hold that as support. And then we know if we hold the bottom of the zone, it's actually more likely than not that we're going to come up to the point of control, which is around here, and then the value area high, which is at the top of the range. So that's currently what I'm looking at in the markets. Now, if we take a look at a few altcoins, one of the reasons why I'm quite bullish is a lot of altcoins are actually come up to very key levels of support. So taking a look at BitTensor, which is actually a coin that I'm accumulating at the moment, we can see that we've come up to these previous highs here indicated by my blue box. Now, I do think it is extremely unlikely that we are going to break this level just because it is such a strong level. I am expecting a bounce off of this level, which is another reason why I do think we could potentially be at a bottom for Bitcoin. Even if we do make that another leg lower, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of the altcoins are going to go lower if they are at key levels of support. Again, with PIF as well, this is actually a coin I've just entered into a trade with because we've actually hit my blue box here. And I would be surprised if we were to break down. Because remember, guys, a lot of these altcoins have been smashed a lot more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only down 23%, but a lot of these altcoins are down over 50%. So they've already corrected quite a bit. So I'm not expecting a lot more downside for these altcoins. And you have to remember, guys, these times where there's fear in the market, this is normally your best chance to accumulate, guys. And I was telling you ages ago, back when we were at 25k, that this is the time to be buying. So when we do see these opportunities, this is when you want to be loading up your bags, because we're in a bull trend, guys, and a bull trend consists of higher highs and higher lows. And I can show you this on the charts. I might just get a fresh chart, guys. So we zoom out, we can see the bull trend. So higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low. And I'm expecting that same trend to continue, guys, where we just keep putting in these higher highs and higher lows until we eventually see the top of the bull run. That is quite a while away. I'm expecting probably about a year to early next year is when I am expecting the top. So right now we are in a bull market. This is a buying opportunity. Even if we do come down a bit lower, even better. It means you get even more of a discount on your assets. But guys, that's pretty much all I've got for the video today. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to purchase my top 10 picks for 2024, or if you'd like some one-on-one coaching sessions with me, just message me on Instagram or Twitter and we can sort that one out for you. But besides that, I'll see you guys next time.